Thornton taking advantage of the fact na si Augustus Gilchrist was taking a breather in the final minute of that third. Parang yung ginawa naman ni Augustus Gilchrist kanina nung nangingibabaw siya sa kanyang mga rebounding dahil si Thornton naman na nagpapahinga.
Yes, ganun talaga sila nakakalibre because pag yung mga big guys nga nakaupo or yung isa pang import ay nagpapahinga.
Gilchrist up against Reyes. Three-pointer short. Reyes with the board. Lanete now looking for Anthony. That's good defense there from Dehesa. Nice no-look pass. That was great defense though by Reyes. Though they say he got a piece of the arm.
Seems like it was ball from our angle. So kaya nagulat dito si Rob Reyes dun sa foul because he felt that bola-bola yung ginamaan niya.
Puntahan natin si Riza.
Anthony, from Coach Oboyet Fernandez, it's not Mahindra that's beating them, it's actually themselves. Yung number of turnovers, yung mga miscues on defense, yan daw yung mga dapat nila i-correct dito nga sa fourth quarter. Again, it's time to play better defense and also execute better and take care of the ball better. As for Mahindra enforcers, simple lang ang instructions Coach Chito Victolero. These are the games that will again build their experience and character. If they could close out better, just like they did the last game, magiging maganda nga ang resulta para sa kanila. Anthony.
Closing out games, Anthony, is actually very tough. Napakahirap niyan because syempre it entails a lot of composure, just like what Sean Anthony did. A good recovery after nagkaroon nga sila ng turnover because of a bad entry pass a while back.
Tatlo na lang ang lamang na Mahindra dito. Isang minuto nakaraan sa fourth quarter. Eli Revili nakabalik na. Chito Jaime for three. Bang! Three-point shot brought to you by Oppo F1 Selfie Expert.
You know, normally Al Thornton is the one designated to help out on Gilchrist. That's why also parating nalilibre si Chito Jaime. So yun ang maganda naman kay Chito Jaime. He's giving problems kay Al Thornton para magdalawang isip siya kung i-help siya or hindi.
Thornton with 25 big points to lead the scoring para sa Nlex. Canaleta will be fouled on that incursion inside the lane. Pangalawang personal yan ni Sean Anthony. That's a matchup you've been looking at from the very beginning.
Pareho kasing, you know, both of them are explosive scorers. You see a lot of shots coming from KG Canaleta. Of course, hindi natin pwedeng kalimutan, he was a dunk champion. So you could really see and any time itong si KG can really take off.
$16 points. Check that, 15 points para dito kay KG. Extending that lead of Mahindra. Back up to 6. Balik na naman ang Nlex kay Thornton. Jumper from the outside is not gonna go. Inaalat sila magmula sa labas. That shot there from Lanete, they just can't get it to drop. Gilchrist wasn't expecting that one. And here's Sean Anthony for two.
So again, a turnover that leads to an easy basket for Nlex, and that's basically the story. 17 points already.
Hindi pa pasok yung tira doon ni LA Revilla. And here comes Nlex. Can it finally drop? Yes, it does! Lanete for a three-point shot brought to you by Oppo F1 Selfie Expert.
Well, that's the reason bakit binabalik si Garbo ni Coach Boyd Fernandez, because again, in the previous game, he has been hitting his shots, and all it takes is just to keep on attempting at the basket.
That was a rush shot there by Jaime. Thornton! Quick hands there by KG.
It's a hard foul there on KG Canaleta on Al Thornton.
They're going to say no foul.
Oh, there's no foul.
So just a baseline inbound with 9-10 remaining sa ating laro. Thornton trying to control that. Finally does. Launches from the outside. Pinto with the board. Pinto gets it back and they will reset the offense. A lot of time in their shot clock. Nakabalik na rin si Di Gregorio. Gilchrist nakawala. 3-point play in the offing.
Maglaro talaga ni Gilchrist is really face up. You know, sometimes he'd go, you know, back to the basket. Pero dito, kita mo, ina-atake niya talaga eh. Once he starts facing up, you really have to get up on him para hindi siya makabuelo.
Also very good free throw shooter. Knocks that down. 3-point play re-establishes a 4-point advantage para dito sa Mahindra. 23 markers already for Augustus. Wala ba siyang nickname?
Parang tawag sa kanya, AG.
Parang gano'n na lang.
AG
Augustus.
narinig ko kay Coach Chito.
Tama. Anthony gets away. No. Still an eternity of basketball to be played here. They go inside to Ramos. Balik kay Pinto. They've got gunners on the wings. Gilchrist launches. Halfway down and out. Apat na minuto nakakaraan. Almost a similar play this time. Si Enciso naman ang naiwanan doon sa may labas. Knocks down that three. And the lead is just down to 1.
Sorry about that, Anthony. Normally kasi yung import, pinapabanta yung local na pinaka non-scorer eh. Pero in this case, you know, Jaime and even Enciso will really put up the numbers if you leave them wide open.
Nice rebound there by Pinto. Here's that matchup you were watching all throughout. Step back jumper doesn't work. Gilchrist gets away inside.
Nothing really much Asin even Thornton can do because Gilchrist is really a monster when it comes to offensive rebounding.
Sabi niya, yan ang bata.
Kaya
Kalaban niya dalawang veterano.
Kaya nga eh. Wait, ganun ka lang talaga pwedeng maka-match up against those experienced players.
85-82 ang ating talaan. Under 7 minutes remaining. Fourth quarter na po tayo. Enciso looking for back-to-back threes and gets it.
What a time for Enciso to provide those numbers.
And we are tied. Only the 8th deadlock of the ball game. This is going to be an exciting finish. Di Gregorio short. Sean Anthony brings it down. Hinahanap na naman si Enciso. Enciso for three. Oh! Yes! That is 3 straight three-pointers.
Screen. Inside. Kill. Back swing. Aldrich. Okay. Pass to Carl. Hand off. Screen to AG. AG. Go. Dive. Aldrich. Kung hindi tirahan mo. Kung hindi.
Eksakto ang ginawa ni Sean Anthony. He knew kung sino yung mainit.
Well, he was actually looking for him already. Ang ginagawa niya, they were running their transition attack. And right there, yan yung kanina, yan yung I believe the second one. Because nanggaling naman yan dun sa ibabaw. Pero alam nila kagad eh, when you have a guy who has made 2 3-point shots, kita mo dito, 9 points kagad yung kanyang na-contribute. And it's a good time for him to really wax hot because lamang na ng tatlo dito ang Nlex.
Balikan na naman natin, Eric, yung binabangkit mo kanina. Yan talaga yung strategy ng Nlex. They just want to hang around, and wait for one of their players to get hot. At yun na nga yung nangyari. Enciso with 9 straight points.
And they normally would have games where they'd be down by 11 points and even 20, but they just keep on working hard.
Ang ganda naman ang pasa ni L.A. Revilla doon. Finding AG.
Anthony, that's the second time they've run that play from the left side of the court. Kaninang first half, meron isa dito. Ngayon na naman, ganon. Yung slide parati ni Gilchrist, libreng-libre. Adjustment dapat yun for Nlex.
Thornton explodes. Will miss. Revilla finds Ramos. Canaleta for 3. Little bit too strong. That's a big rebound.
Carbo over Gilchrist, ha? Grabe yun.
Yun ang puso sinasabi mo.
Puso lang talaga yung ginawa doon ni Garbo. What a nice pass there by Garbo. You know, sometimes you have so much confidence with your shot, but if a guy is wide open, you have to give it up. And that's what Garbo Araneta did.
6 points now for the big man, Asi Taulava. Trying to get away with a twinner. Is KG Canaleta.
Wala na magawa doon si Mark Borboran. 17 points already for KG.
Under 5 minutes ang natitira sa ating laro. It's a good one here this Friday afternoon. Borboran nakapasok na rin. He had the 3 earlier. Asi to try to pound his way. Misses. Another big rebound here from Ramos. Ito na yung kanyang rebounds. Looking to get their taste of the lead. Once again, nice crossover. Gilchrist from the side, yes!
Consistent perimeter shooting and great ball movement. He's got so much size, pero he can put the ball on the floor. He can also hit you from the outside.
Just past that 15-foot line. He's got 29 points. 4 na minuto ang natitira. Borboran, 3. Wala. Ali Revilla nagmamadali. They don't have numbers. It's 2 against 4. But they go inside to KG. KG goes to the follow-away. Yes!
He's waxing hot at this point. Hindi na mapigal at nag-aaboy ang kamay ni KG Canaleta.
There's AG on your screens. Leading the scoring para sa Mahindra dito. Ably backed up by KG. Look at the shout count. LA Revilla leading over AG. Pati ng mga veterano na si Asi at si Sean Anthony. Lamang na lamang siya. Enciso. Masyado malakas. Asi. Can't get it to drop. Thornton creates some space. And he will be hacked there by Ramos.
Look at the battle underneath. The big men. The imports really. Napaka-importante kasi ng possession and that's how close our game is.
We've had 8 deadlocks. The biggest lead para sa koponan ng Mahindra has been 12. Para sa kabilang panig, 4. Look at the numbers here of Asi Taulava.
6,000 rebounds throughout his career. You know, he belongs to the legends, the legendary rebounders ng PBA already.
Oh, for sure.
You know, isama mo na dyan sila Mon Fernandez, sila Abit Gudaben.
Those are legends.
Of course, yeah,
As you
I
said.
mentioned the legends. Dagdag mo pa dyan si Jericho Deniera, si the captain Alvin Patrimonio for the younger you know, fans of the PBA.
Those are names that have dominated the PBA of yesteryears.
And they're also the reasons kung bakit tumataas yung level of play, because all these younger guys are idolizing those players and they work so hard at their game.
And that is somebody who can hit the 3-point shot. Specialty of the house para dito kay Ramos.
Napakadelikado talaga ni Aldrich. He was struggling early, pero you cannot really you know, discount the fact that he can always hurt you when it counts the most.
Villanueva looks to Asi inside. Asi will be fouled.
Sayang yung mga opportunities ni Asi sa ilalim. Hindi na talaga niya nakukuha.
Excellent pass. Galing kay Revilla. Chalk up an assist and another 3-point basket para dito kay Aldrich Ramos. Asi on the line for 2 free throws. Talk about staying power. Seems like Asi has found a fountain of youth.
It's his discipline. Yun ang maganda kay Asi. He's really been disciplined with the way he works out.
Second free throw is money. 2:40 ang natitira sa ating laro. Lamang ng 4 ang Mahindra. And they have possession. Playing a 2-man game once again. Revilla attacks, swings it outside. Behesa can't get that to go. They only have 4 team fouls. LA again playing the two-man game. They've got to go.
Oh, nakalusot!
How did he find that space in between those trees?
Sabi nga nila, maliit nga man daw, pero malakas naman makapuwing.
8 points para kay Revilla. These last 2 minutes brought to you by Cobra. Ilabas ang tunay na lakas. Cobra, gusto ko pa. Watch his play again. At ngayon malalaman natin kung talagang paano siya nakalusot.
Kita mo ang galing, oh. Yun ang magandang matutunan ng mga bata. Eh. You know, even a little guy can get into the lane against those trees, as you said, Anthony, because he protected that basketball and put it really close to his body.
Anthony for 3, misses.
Big rebound.
Exactly. A minute and 40 remaining. Lamang ng 6 ang Mahindra looking for their 3rd victory this conference. Nice look inside AG. Finds KG. Masyado malakas ang tira ni Canaleta. And he looks hurt. It's 5 against 4. As Anthony hits the deck.
Mga nasaktan din doon si Sean Anthony. Yun na nga, but when you talk about the landing spot, Anthony, normally pag natapakan mo yung paanong defender,
True.
normally natatawagan din yun. Although I mean, there's nothing intentional about yung sa ginawa ni Sean. Ito's a clean challenge.
Anthony on the line para mailapit ng kaunti ang Nlex dito. Pretty good numbers, 18 points. Revilla finally gets it. Shot clock winding down. It's at 10. Umuubos oras din sila kahit papano. Revilla for 3.
Oh, good tap there by Gilchrist.
It's going to be another brand new 24. Actually, a 14-second shot clock. There was no change of possession. Revilla inside!
You know, he's just amazing to me.
Mga ating mga opisyales galing sa San Miguel, together with Willie Marshall, of course. Mr. Non. You got Al Francis Chua.
Al. Jonas. Fake handoff.
Big handoff.
Si Boss Danny nandun
Kevin,
eh.
all the way to that corner.
Makinig
And then
muna
Al,
tayo.
fake handoff, you attack it right. Okay, Asi, just, if Al goes here, and then Sean, you're going up. Okay? Quick 2, ah. Quick 2. Let's go. Quick 2, let's go.
Look, Revilla really revels in these situations. 19 points the last time out. Now, tonight, he's got 10 points, 3 assists.
It's all about that confidence that he built since his very first game in the PBA.
Taolava will be fouled there by Revilla. Duty foul there by LA. I like that foul though. You know, you challenge the big man, put him on the line.
Tsaka ano eh, he was trying to help out Gilchrist off that post. And the hardest part here, Eli Revilla can just come out of nowhere and steal it from you.
With that miss, it turns out to be a very good foul.
Yeah, tama-tama rin yung foul ni Eli Revilla. Because they're trying to go for a quick 2. And if ever makuha ni Asi itong free throw daw, then naka-1 point lang sila out of that possession.
Jaime, magpapahinga. Binalik na naman si Aldrich Ramos.
Kevin. Jonas. The ball is passed here. We trap it right away. We protect the pass middle. Okay? If somebody flash here, Al, that's yours.
One foul to give before penalty.
Next 3 games para sa Nlex. Rain or shine. The Meralco Bolts And then Tropang TNT.
Yeah, sometimes, Anthony, I want to say those are tough teams, pero Mahindra, is another tough team already. So there's no easy team to beat now here in the league. Lahat malakas na, lahat hindi kinakasiguro.
As expected, they're trying to extend this game. Problema,
Team sila penalty.
wala pa sila sa penalty. So ngayon pa lang, sila papasok sa penalty.
Normally, you'd want to try to get a steal of this inbound, and then kung walang mangyari, just commit the foul. O sayang yan, because they could have trapped him right there. Munti ka na matrap doon, yung sa corner.
Gregorio will be tested from the free throw line. Makes the first.
Consistent din yung laro niya, no? He actually played quality minutes every time he was on the floor.
Al, Asi, screen, all the way, Joe. If you're open, take that shot. If not, Sean, down screen for Al. Al gets the ball here. Okay? Okay? When Asi screen, flash Asi. Sean, down screen. Here. Asi here. Kevin Gabas. Al, you're here. Jonas here. Sean here. Screen. Look for Jonas. If not, down screen, Al. Huh? Yep.
Klarong-klaro ang mga instructions ni Coach Boyd Fernandez. Well, they need to score a basket here, and then once again, they're gonna foul and hope for some free throw misses galing sa Mahindra.
Well, everything has to be done quick. If you're not going to take a three, kailangan it's just going to be a quick two.
Quickly, they go inside to Asi. Asi gets that to go.
Yeah, maganda yung ginawa doon ng Nlex because they didn't really waste any time and they were able to set up get the shot that they wanted. Decente yung mga free throw shooters dito ng Mahindra. But of course, you can trap this, but that was a good inbound there at kay Gilchrist na ibigay yung bola from the top.
Sinigurado na ni Gilchrist na hinawakan niya yung bola. He knew the foul was coming.
Normally, because the options that you have is to really trap the receivers that are near the sidelines. Kasi nga, gagamitin mo yung sideline as your teammate, di ba? But in this case, maganda yung ginawa ni Gilchrist because he just popped in the middle kung saan siya mas malayo and he had enough time to really retrieve and take control of that ball. 4 out of 5 itong si Gilchrist sa kanyang free throw.
Still a two-possession ball game. Now a three.
Starter screen for Jonas. Jonas gets the ball. Step in, Garbo. Al, cross screen.
Left screen. Okay.
Yeah, flare screen. Open, Garbo. If not, take that shot.
You pop.
Okay, you pop. So, ito na.
Gabo for the 3-point line.
Ito, pinaka-simple na lang. Gabo, you're here. Simple na lang. Right away, ha? Al. Asi.
Sambola.
Jonas.
Okay.
Jonas, you're here.
Si Sean maglalabas.
Sean, take out the ball. Asi, you're here.
How many timeouts I got?
No more timeout.
Backbeat lang.
Pass. Flare screen.
Yeah.
Shot, pop out. And then go for the foul, ha? Go for the three. Come on.
Substitution John Tito for Araneta. Araneta for carrying the pass.
103-96 ang ating score. Mahindra lamang dito with 24.4 seconds remaining. Sean Anthony to trigger in this inbound. Try and look for Thornton. Anthony for three. Good line but short. And that might be it. Asi there with the duty foul.
Mahindra defense was right there. Diba? It wasn't really a wide open shot.
Well, they were challenging the three, that's for sure. They were probably going to give you the 2 points inside.
So Mahindra did a good job on preventing them to getting a quick two, and at the same time, makita mo yung corner shot ni Sean Anthony, it was challenged there.
Di Gregorio offline on that first free throw.
Send free throw for Michael Di Gregorio. This is the shooter.
Kay Al Thornton yan eh. Kaya mabibigyan ulit ng dalawang free throw itong si Di Gregorio. Because after the initial free throw that Di Gregorio took, sabay naman si Al Thornton na parang pumalakpak dun sa ilalim.
Yun ang masakit. Ngayon, nawala tuloy yung miss nitong si Di Gregorio. And now officially, well,
Ayun.
officially still 1 out of 2.
Yeah, 1 out of 2.
No more timeouts para sa Nlex. Thornton for 3,
Oh!
yes!
Pero wala na eh. Laki na nung lead. The lead is saved by Mahindra.
KG will be fouled with 3.9 seconds.
Foul out of 10.
Dapat siguro sa ganun. Remember, meron tayong quotient system eh. Dapat hindi na silang foul.
Yeah, lalo na kung, like you said, di ba, we were talking about 11 games in the elimination round. Again, how many times that we have seen in the previous conferences, because up to a certain point, all these teams would be bunched up because the competition is so stiff. So magkakaroon ngayon ng dikit-dikit yan. So at the end, you know, you have the quotient will be used depending on the position of where you are in the team standings.
Well, they need to be able to try to score here to make up for that foul they gave up, as he can't get it to drop. And it will be a 7-point victory para sa Mahindra.
It's a good game and a good start. Yung kitang-kita naman that Mahindra has been really doing so well. Start of the game, they have played and they have executed very well. So many players from Mahindra really stepping up and helping their import in Gilchrist.
Not really huge numbers, but enough for them to get this victory. 106-99